Hello my dear friends, today we're going to be talking about Scorpio new moon that occurs on November 1st. So I'm going to be posting the Scorpio new moon, all 12 signs on this channel, and I'm going to post November horoscopes on another channel. So make sure you subscribe to both to not miss, this exciting horoscopes. Now, before we get started, I have to tell you, give a little bit of a disclaimer. This is going to be probably a pretty crazy new moon. And November itself, you probably have heard, from everybody at this point that November itself is going to be, I don't want to say it's going to be a bad month, but it's going to be a pretty intense month. And looking at this new moon and looking also at the full moon, even if we want to peek in a little bit into the full moon of Taurus, it's easy to see why. So we'll discuss this today. Give this video a big like. Don't forget to share, subscribe. It really will help our channel. Please join on Patreon as well. And also personal readings at this moment in time are available. I am taking new clients. Spots are available. There's also Scorpio birthday special as well in the link down below. Currently, I think there are 2 or 3 spots for Scorpio's birthday special. So, if you want the special price, special birthday reading for my dear Scorpio celebrating their birthday, it's still available. Also, quick announcement, I took students, personal one-on-one students, and it was closed. It is still closed, that option, but I'm actually thinking to take one more. I'm even thinking to do a tarot astrology hybrid option. So if you want to be my officially last student, I'm not doing this again in 2025. It was supposed to be closed. A lot of people were asking me, but really, this is it? If you want to be that one lucky student, essentially the listing is going to be down below, but please message me on Etsy, because if you message me on Etsy, first of all, I can give you a better link for payment, just to make sure you understand which option you are signing up for. Okay, so yes, I see you guys soon. Again, give this video a big thumbs up and let's go right into the video. So the new moon is going to be on November 1st, 9 degrees Scorpio. I think the most important thing about this new moon is the fact that Mars is going to be in opposition to Pluto. So Mars, the dispositor of this new moon, is a 29 degree Cancerian, where it's debilitated, and it's opposite Pluto, 29th degree Capricorn, where it's finishing its journey, for good at this time. We will not see it for another 300 years or so in Capricorn. So this is definitely very intense. And of course, you can mention here that Mercury is also at 29 degrees Scorpio. Venus is at 18 degrees Sagittarius, opposing Jupiter at 20 degrees Gemini, where it's currently retrograde. There's a lot of things you can mention, but I don't think anything is as important as the fact that Mars is opposite Pluto. No, this is big. Mars in opposition to Pluto brings pretty volatile energy, pretty intense energy. And I think on our personal level, it is of course an opportunity, in Phoenix fashion and Scorpio season, this is an opportunity to burn something, to rise from the ashes. Of course, I'm speaking metaphorically. This could be our moment where we feel we reached certain either rock bottom or just a transformation moment. It's not necessarily like a rock bottom or something bad. It could be that you see that, things cannot continue the way they do, and things are due for a makeover. So looking at all of this does look like a great month and a great new moon as well to restructure something in your life that is not working anymore. So if you know that you are due for a makeover, if you know that you need to restructure your business, if you know that you want to rebrand yourself, things need to change in your life, this is the time to do it. And it could be pretty difficult, pretty hard. You might doubt yourself at times, but at the same time, looking at how this new moon is literally day after Halloween, it's in the Scorpio season. It is in the sign of Scorpio. It is debilitated, of course. Moon is debilitated in Scorpio. Mars is debilitated in Cancer, opposite Pluto. Ouch. It could be painful. You could be feeling like, following up on the full moon in Aries we had that was pretty heavy as well. At this moment in time with this new moon in Scorpio, you could feel like you are starting from scratch. Yes, starting from scratch, not from scratches. But yeah, it's like this is the moment where it's at the end of the day, it's like it is what it is. Sometimes things suck. Like I've been very myself going through changes, different realizations, and the thing you have to understand here is that our mind tends to be very dramatic. We sometimes perceive things, and not sometimes but often we perceive things not as they are. So we might sometimes overinflate something and feel like it's so important when it actually isn't. We might sometimes feel like something is so bad when it's actually not so bad, and we have to remember this here, that everything is an illusion, really. And we've been waking up from a lot of illusions, but again, at the same time here, we need to remember that, like, it's like there is no good or bad time, even though, of course, with astrology we can disagree with that. There are better times to do some things, and there are worse times to do some things, but in the bigger scheme of things, there is no good or bad time. There's just time and what you do with it. So yes, something might suck. You might come to a realization that you need to completely change, transform things. There could have been tower moments happening in October. But again, think of it as like this is a great opportunity to create something amazing. Like maybe you are not happy with where your business is or where your job is or your relationship is. This is a great opportunity to shift things. This is an opportunity to rebuild things, to do things the way you like them this time. And again, our ego, right, tries to tell us all these different things. Ego knows very well, right? Our weak spots, our insecurities, whatever it is, whether it's fear of acceptance, whether, we feel not good enough in some way, whatever it is, like, we all have these moments where it hurts, where it hurts the most. And we might even subconsciously pick certain situations, focus on people who reflect us back, right? Our fears. Like if you feel not loved, it's not that you will attract people who don't love you back. People sometimes teach it like, oh, if you don't feel loved, you attract people who do not love you. It's not the case necessarily. Sometimes you just focus on those who don't love you. You don't notice those who do. That's what I think is more true here. So this month will give us an opportunity to look at why did we decide, to tell ourselves certain story and fix it, change it, transform it. Fix maybe is not the best word. Transform it. It's a transformation moment. Anything that's Scorpio related, it is always, you will always hear me use word transformation in it. And of course, Mars and Pluto is very crisis prone, so we have to be more careful in the month of November, especially days following this, new moon. For those of us who live in the United States, of course, it's election time. I've made my election predictions like already 3 months ago, and I never changed them, unlike many people who like to constantly do updates, energetic updates. I was joking another day on my other channel that United States presidential elections are a new twin flame content, because literally there's energetic updates every day. Even though astrology prediction should be easy, you look at the charts, you make your bet, so to say, and you might be wrong. It's not perfect, but you can learn. I don't know, to be honest myself, if my prediction will be correct. I hope it will be, but we'll see. Again, I use my instruments that I trust, that I used for many years. I've been practicing astrology for like 13, 14, 15, maybe even years. I've been doing it full time for a very long time. I work with clients every day. I don't know, fortunately or unfortunately, I was, even though I took some breaks, but I was never able, to stop working with personal one-on-one clients, because it's like it's work, right? So yeah, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, let's go into your 12 signs now. Of course, for collective, a lot of chaotic events could be there. It's more crisis prone. Again, I think all eyes will be on US elections. Of course, world events as well could escalate. That is something that's been happening September, October. It's, November could be one of this month too. And anyway, let's go to your 12 signs. Give this video a big thumbs up. Okay, Aries rising, sun and moon. Watch for rising first, as always. Definitely an intense time for you. First of all, you're Aries, so you're ruled by Mars. Mars in the fall, in a critical degree, opposing Pluto. 4th and 10th house axis, your home, your career, your family, your social status. There could be definitely some tension. So you guys, out of all signs, need to be probably, I want to say, the most careful right now. Aries risings. Be careful with your physical health. Be careful, be careful just in general with even your work, career. There could be tensions definitely taking place. At the same time, Scorpio new moon is also happening in your 8th house, which is house of crisis, house of transformation, shared resources. So there could be, for just some of you, some kind of crisis event happening. So this new moon itself could trigger some transformative event maybe, again, like I don't want to say it's going to be some kind of crisis or something negative or something bad necessarily, but again, you have to be a little bit more careful, because whatever it is definitely going to trigger some very deep and intense transformation within you. There could be tensions with bosses, there could be tension with father-like figures, there could be tensions at in your home front. Definitely, you could feel like you maybe are not fully understood, not fully heard, and it's tough because you, out of all signs, also could be feeling a little bit more alone, like isolated. Maybe those you were relying on in the past are now 100% there for you. So you have to be, you have to be a little bit more careful. You have to be gentle with yourself, definitely. I do think that things will improve in not so, distant future. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Let me know what's happening for you. Okay, for Taurus rising, but also sun and moon, this is the new moon that's happening in your 7th house. So there could be something happening within your relationships. A new beginning with a relationship could be. If you want to start dating as a Taurus rising, this is an excellent opportunity. However, it could feel intense. You might, at this moment in time in particular, feel like a lot of limiting beliefs when it comes to relationships, partnerships are coming up. Because again, also the 3rd and 9th house is activated here. You might feel like, oh my God, actually this happened to me, I'm a Taurus sun just yesterday. You might feel like, oh my goodness, I worked so much on my limiting beliefs. I worked so much on my confidence. How do I still have certain insecurities? And again, I think here the key is to remember that you're human. And again, there's a lot of illusions still, right? So you might feel like, oh my God, you've done so much work on yourself and it led you nowhere. This is ego speaking. This is not from the light. Understand that yes, maybe there's still some improvements that need to happen. However, you're a lot further ahead than you think. You might again think that like you're so far when it comes to maybe to your goals even. But you're not. It's just there needs to be some shift of mindset, belief system, the way you think, because again, you might even have limiting beliefs about limiting beliefs. I don't know if you're following me on this one, but yeah, transformation is available. And if you really want to put yourself out there, start dating, this could be a great time as well. Okay, for my dear Geminis, this new moon of Scorpio is happening in your 6th house. So there could be something along the lines of, you needing to focus on your health more, physical health, your day-to-day work environment. At the same time, there could be something very interesting, very intense happening when it comes to finances, right? Because you have this Mars and Pluto opposition in your 2nd to 8th house. You might need to, as a Gemini, you might need to deal with some financial issues or problems more so than other signs. But again, you have Jupiter in your sign. Actually, Jupiter will be making opposition to Venus. So ask for help if needed, maybe a partner. Let your partner be there for you, support you. You can manifest new clients during this time as well. And yeah, in general, it's like one day at a time for you more than for any other sign, I guess. Just take it one day at a time, do your best. New beginnings with work, job are quite possible. Okay, for Cancerians, this is definitely a very intense new moon that you will feel. Again, first of all, Cancerians are ruled by the moon, so lunations always affect you more so than other signs. This new moon is happening in your 5th house of love, romance, dating. And at the same time, you do have Mars in your sign, opposite Pluto in your 7th house. So definitely there's something happening here with relationships. There could be a relationship that's manifesting. There could be some relationship issues you need to face during this moment. There's a big focus on if you have any children, your relationship with children as well is very, very important. Anything that has to do with children is going to be emphasized during the month of November. At the same time, there could be struggles with your partner. So for some of you, if let's just say you have kids with somebody who you are separated from, there could be some, issues with like custody or just deciding what to do with children. For those of you who do not have kids, there's again just a very big focus on your relationships, partnerships, dating, becoming serious or not, so you're going to definitely be more creative this month. You're definitely going to be putting yourself out there more, maybe having even more fun, even though it's like, it's an intense month, so it's not so lighthearted typically as it would be. Still, there are opportunities to have fun, to enjoy yourself, to fall in love. So good luck, Cancerians. Let me know how it goes. Okay, let's go to Leo now. Okay, for my dear Leos, so this is going to be the new moon that's happening in your 4th house. At the same time, we do have Pluto in the 6th house and Capricorn opposing Mars in your 12th house. in Cancerian. Definitely, Leos, more than any other sign, do watch your health. There could be, a lot of focus on, dealing with home, family members, maybe, needing to spend a little bit more time at home or needing to be a little bit more private during this month. It could be a challenging month for Leos, but again, it's like it really depends here on a lot of combinations. Definitely a new beginning in your home on the most basic level, the most general level. New beginning with your family, home, foundations in life could be shifted during this time. Watch out for any kind of hidden enemies. Watch out for any kind of, like health issues during this time. Especially, of course, it's connected to mental health more than anything. So definitely do take care of yourself, of your mental health, family members during this month. Try to stay out of drama. Watch out for your physical health. But other than that, it's an intense month. But I do think that there's a new beginning for Leos. The very foundation, again, I see fourth house is the very bottom of your chart. So the very foundation of your life could be shifting during this month. Good luck, Leos. All right. So the next one we have is Virgo. So the new moon of Scorpio is going to be in your third house. So something new when it comes to the way you express yourself. So something new when it comes to you expressing yourself, new form of expression. Maybe you're learning a new skill. Maybe you're putting yourself out there on social media, on dating site. Third house and 11th house are both related to, social media, like media platforms, expressing yourself. At the same time, you do have Pluto, in the sign of Capricorn opposing Mars in the sign of Cancerian. So again, for a lot of you out there, it's going to be about putting yourself out there, your creativity, your friendships, your goals. It's definitely a more social month for a lot of you, even those of you guys who typically do not go out or do not socialize or do not communicate. There's going to be, for whatever reason, for better or for worse, you will need to put yourself out there this month. So good luck, Virgos. Let me know how it goes. It's an intense month, but I think you're going to be able to make the best of it. Let's go to the sign of Libra right now. Okay, for Libras, the new moon is happening in your second house. At the same time, your career and home axis is also activated. So, for a lot of you guys, this is plain and simple about work, changes with work, new streams of income unlocking, changes within home front versus career. Changes in your living conditions could be, and really needing to evaluate whether your self-worth is where it needs to be. Are you valuing yourself properly? Are you maybe settling for less? There could be some tensions as well, with both bosses, family members. But I guess the important thing here, and also looking at how your ruling planet Venus in the sign of Sagittarius is going to be opposing Jupiter in Gemini, is again, believe in yourself right now. Of course, don't overestimate yourself, but definitely don't underestimate yourself either. It's about valuing yourself properly, putting appropriate amount of responsibility on yourself as well. Not too much, not too little. Good luck, Libras. Let me know how it goes. Okay, for Scorpios, happy birthday, Scorpios. Again, wishing you all the best for this coming year. Again, Scorpio special birthday reading is available. It's on the link down below in case you wanted to treat yourself. There are many options how you can do so. But let's talk about this new moon in your sign. Of course, the ones who were born around November 1st will feel it the most. Definitely a very intense new moon. Definitely a time where it's like you're going through this big, how would they say it, makeover, I guess. Big glow up, but it comes with some intensity. There's obviously intensity attached, and intensity here has to do a lot with your belief systems, with how you perceive things, how you think about yourself, goals you perhaps envision for yourself, your worldview. If you are traveling, dealing with any legal matters, of course this situation is emphasized as well. If you're studying also for something, very, very intense time right now as well. And again, you just have to remember here that it's like I don't want to say this this too shall pass, but yeah, it's an intense energy for Scorpios. You are ruled by both Mars and Pluto, and when the two planets that rule you are in such aspect, are in such intense aspect, there could be an inner turmoil, volcano-like situation, but it's all for the better ultimately. This is also an opportunity to make much more money this month as well. It will depend on how you also choose to rebrand yourself, how you choose to put yourself out there. Maybe, needing to be uncomfortable, be willing to be uncomfortable to unlock new heights. Discomfort is not bad. Discomfort is good. I think that's a good belief system to maintain. If you aren't comfortable, it means you're growing. If you're comfortable, it means you're staying stagnant. So there are new heights available for you, new opportunities to make money, more income. Definitely, if there were any financial issues, a lot of opportunities in November to resolve that. But again, you have to face your own limiting beliefs. You have to face that inner critic that tells you that all you can do is whatever amount you're making now, or all you can do is be where you currently are. Maybe even you will face some people, because again, your own thoughts could manifest through people who tell you that you will never amount to anything and you are nothing and all that, good stuff. Don't listen to that. Choose to believe in the highest version of yourself and go for that highest, biggest opportunities you have. Of course, for you, it could manifest differently, but again, yes, there is an emphasis on just being a little bit more secluded, maybe spiritual growth, spiritual activities, or, bed pleasures are connected to 12th house as well. Big focus on relationships as well. You could be feeling more attractive right now. You could be feeling like there are more opportunities for love. So good luck, Sagittarius. Let me know how it goes. Wishing you the best. It's almost your birthday, not yet. And yes, let's go to the sign of Capricorn, right? For Capricorns, this new moon of Scorpio is happening in your 11th house of goals, wishes, friends, community. So a lot of milestones with your, with what you want for yourself could be accomplished right now. There could be a new beginning when it comes to community, friends. There could be a new beginning when it comes to your goals. Pluto, of course, is at 29 degrees in your sign, opposing Mars in your 7th house. So there could be some tensions within a relationship, partnerships within other people. But those of you who will feel it will be those who are later born Capricorns, or people with, later degrees in Capricorn. For most of you, there is big focus kind of like on, okay, what do I want to accomplish by the end of this year? Where do I want to be? Maybe more social time as well could be for Capricorns. Definitely, you're one of the signs that doesn't want to rest right now. You're one of these people most likely who are like, you know what? Let's make the best out of this, 2 months that's left in this year. So good luck, Capricorns. Let me know how it goes. Let's go to Aquarius. So for Aquarius, this is the new moon of Scorpio. It's happening in your 10th house. New career opportunities, absolutely, could be. Again, this new moon is something for you which is a little bit, how to say this? It's definitely, yes, there could be some tensions here and there with your mental health, with just day-to-day. New job could be there, new career path, which requires certain adjustments. You might need to adjust, you might feel like you want to get more rest, but, it's not that available. Some tension between rest and work, how you make your schedule could be there. At the same time, it's an amazing new opportunity. Nevertheless, there could be this new opportunity that, even if you're not going to stay, if it's, let's say, about work for you, even if you're not going to stay at this job forever, it has this potential to transform something very deep about your life. Okay, Capricorns, Aquarius. So check your other placements to see a more full picture. Okay, so now let's go to Pisces. So for Pisces, this new moon of Scorpio is happening, of course, in your 9th house of education, travel, higher learning, immigration, dealing with foreigners, kind of like new philosophy of life. So there's a new beginning there for sure. You are feeling, you're feeling the breath of fresh air, and you guys are right now already in this preparation time period for the North and South node to enter your sign in January. So there's something about this new moon where you might feel like a new sense of spiritual awakening. Maybe there is something new belief system enters your life, could be, that will be important somehow next year too. At the same time, Mars and Pluto opposition is also going to be something you feel. For you, it could be about your goals, your self-expression, putting yourself out there. If you have children, that's going to be important, friendships. So there are some tensions there, but also some changes. And it's these are the changes that are meant, for you to experience, for your life to be better, for you to go to your next level, even spiritually. Okay? What else can I say here? Of course, don't miss the general prediction at the beginning, because that's where I explain this energy more. But yeah, I feel like for you, your creativity could be revamped, resurrected. I don't know what's the right word to use. It's a new beginning where you will see the world in a new way, in a different way, okay? So let me know, you guys, how is it going? How are you making through this November? We will post November predictions for all 12 signs as well on my other channel, so make sure you subscribe for both. Love you all, guys. Let me know how it goes. Again, there are personal predictions right now are available for 2025 personalized prediction. Make sure you support our Patreon as well. It does help us a lot. And I love you all. Thank you so much for, as always, watching, share, like, subscribe. Wishing you the best new moon of Scorpio. May it only bring blessings and all the good things to you you and to your loved ones. I love you all. We will talk soon. Bye.